Hello everyone, and welcome back to the world of Thetis. Look at what we have right behind me. We have this giant dead dragon that we killed last episode, and look how epic it looks. Like, that just looks so epic. That looks so cool. Anyway, I just wanted to say that I have also changed the resolution of the game. So the game is now in a 2K resolution. I don't know if that matters to you, but maybe it'll look a little bit better going forward in future episodes. But anyway, let's look at what we have to do. So if we open up our journal, we can see that we need to speak to Anders at his clinic in the Undercity because we have collected enough ingredients for him to separate himself from Justice. So Anders and Justice might actually be able to separate themselves now, so I'm looking forward to that. We should have collected all the ingredients. We also stopped the dragon here in the bone pit. So let's go speak to Anders and see if he can actually separate himself. That'll be really cool to see if he actually can achieve it. Alright, so here we are. We're going to talk to Anders and see what he says about this.
There is one more thing I would ask of you, Hawk. And I can't tell you why. I must get inside the Chantry without being seen. Will you talk to the Grand Cleric for me? Distract her long enough for me to do what must be done.
You need to go to the Grand Cleric to distract her from what must be done? What must be done?
Tell me your plan.
You would not thank me if I told you. If you support freedom for mages, help me. That's all I can say.
Okay, well I do support freedom for mages, but I kind of want to know what your plan is.
What do you want me to talk about?
Food? The weather? What does it matter? No, talk of mages. Give her one final chance to hear what we have suffered. To pick a side. Perhaps she'll be more inclined to listen to you.
To be honest, it does actually sound pretty suspicious. Why won't he just tell me what does he need to do in the Chantry? Like, what is he doing there? But I guess I'll help.
I won't desert you now.
Your loyalty is more than I deserve. I promise, whatever happens, it's on my head. It will not come back on you. Go to the Chantry. Talk to the Grand Cleric. I will join you when I'm done.
Gotcha. Okay, Fenris didn't like that. But yeah, it says go to the Chantry and distract the Grand Cleric so Anders can complete his plan. But what is his plan?
Just talk to the Grand Cleric. I'll only be a moment.
He said if I told you, you wouldn't thank me? It's a really odd thing to say.
I'll find you as soon as I'm done.
You do what you must. I told you, I will take no part in this.
Okay. So Sebastian didn't like that. He doesn't want to be part of it. But, okay. I don't really care. Alright, so... yeah, she's up here, where she's always at.
Maker's blessing, champion. Have you come to pray?
The Chantry is a scam. Oh my god. Actually, I want to talk about mages.
Have you thought about which side you'll take? Between the mages and Templars?
It's no secret that you count apostates among your friends, champion. You have done much to fan the flames of rebellion here.
Okay.
We must give Meredith and Orsino time to work out their differences. No good can come of showing favor to one side.
Why not?
Couldn't you solve this problem if you just spoke out?
How would that help? Both sides make good points. Both have flaws. For 1,000 years, the Chantry has had to find the balance between them. That hasn't changed here.
The Maker created mages. Why doesn't he protect them?
I feel for the mages, I do. I would not wish to be locked in the gallows. But I cannot take sides. We are all the Maker's creatures, but magic allows abuses beyond the scope of mortals. I only hope I can balance the needs of everyone. For if it comes to war, it is the people of this city who will lose.
There you are.
I've been looking for you all over. Your Grace?
Your soul is troubled, child. I hope you found a balm for it here.
Wait, does she know? No, she doesn't know. Oh, she means like, I hope you prayed and were able to find salvation in Andraste, and I hope she gave you some comfort. It's funny she said, I hope you found a balm for it here, because he was there to do something. I don't know what he was there for, though.
I wanted you to have this.
What's that? A pillow?
Hand embroidered by my mother. The only thing of hers they let me keep when I went to the Circle.
Why in the name of Andraste would you give that to me?
You've been a good friend, Varric.
You keep your pillow, Blondie. And may you have many more dreams of killing Templars on it.
Yeah, I don't think Varric's the type to accept pillows.
Hawk, I didn't expect you here. But let me take this time to tell you how much I respect you. You've stood by me when I gave you every reason to turn away. Just remember, whatever happens, I wanted you to know that.
Come on, open up, man. What's going on?
Why are you talking like this?
He'll still be here, you know. Justice. Long after you and I are gone. It doesn't mean the same thing to a spirit. He'll just go back to the Fade.
I guess I can say this. It's not a heart option, so...
You've been a good friend.
No, I haven't. And I'm sorry. I was hoping we'd find a better way, but... Justice and vengeance are too intertwined. I can't tell one from the other. You have been a better friend than I ever thought to have.
What? Wait, so he's not going to transform? Or he's not going to take the justice away? Speak to Anders at his base in Darktown. Oh, that's completed quests. So let's talk to Fenris, I guess. Let's go to Alone. Let's go to the Lowtown Hanged Man's Pub with Fenris to meet his sister during the day. Oh, right. I actually totally forgot about that. His sister, we're supposed to meet his sister at the pub, so let's go ahead and do that. Oh, and one more thing. We don't even have our full party with... A lot of us have actually left, so let's add more people to my party. Let's go with Isabella, and yeah, let's go with Aveline as well.
It really is you.
Verania?
Oh, wow.
I remember you. We played in our master's courtyard while Mother worked. You called me.
Leto. That's your name.
What's wrong?
Leto?
Why are you so...
I'll give you 3 guesses.
Ah, my little Fenris. Predictable as always.
Oh, wow,
I'm
it's
sorry
him.
it came to this, Leto.
Wow.
You led him here.
Now, Fenris. Don't blame your sister. She did what any good Imperial citizen should.
I never wanted these filthy markings, Daenerys. But I won't let you kill me to get them.
How little you know, my pet.
Oh,
And
screw
this is
you,
your
dude.
new master, then? The champion of Kirkwall? Impressive.
Fenris doesn't belong to anyone.
Do I detect a note of jealousy? It's
All
not
right, let's kill him.
surprising. The lad is rather skilled, isn't he?
Shut your mouth, Daenerys.
Kill him.
The word is master.
Fuck you, dude. All right, let's go. Let's fight. Let's do this. Aveline and Fenris, plus 10. There he is. Hey, there we got him. All right, get him, Fenris.
You are no longer my master.
Did he rip his throat out?
I had no choice, Leto.
Stop calling me that.
He was going to make me his apprentice. I would have been a magister.
You sold out your own brother to become a magister.
You have no idea what we went through, what I've had to do since Mother died. This was my only chance.
And now you have no chance at all.
Please, don't do this. Please, tell him to stop.
Fuck. Oh. I don't know what she went through. What if she went through some really bad shit? I don't know. This is his sister, though.
Wait! Don't kill her.
Why not? She was ready to see me killed. What is she to me other than just one more tool of the Magisters?
He's got a point, but...
This is your family, Fenris.
Get out.
I swear to God, if she backstabs us again...
You said you didn't ask for this, but that's not true. You wanted it. You competed for it. When you won, you used the boon to have Mother and I freed.
Why are you telling me this?
What?
Freedom was no boon. I look on you now, and I think you received the better end of the bargain.
What?
I thought discovering my past would bring a sense of belonging, but I was wrong. Magic has tainted that too. There is nothing for me to reclaim. I am alone.
You have friends.
Is that what we are?
You do have friends, Fenris.
You heard what Verania said. I wanted these. I fought for them. I feel unclean, like this magic is not only etched into my skin, but has also stained my soul. Let's go. I need to get out of here.
What does he mean he fought for them? His sister made it sound like there was a competition, and the winner of the competition got those etchings on their skin. If that's the case, then why has he been blaming Daenerys for what's happened to his skin? I mean, if he wanted them, and then he used that boon to free his mom and sister? But then if he freed his mom and sister, then how come she was still under the control of that guy? None of this makes any sense at all. Maybe it'll become clear at some point. Alright, so there we go. We have completed that quest. We gained Fenris plus 10 friend, and then we lost it again after the fight. So we're back to the same spot. Okay, so what do we do now? Well, we've helped Fenris with his sister. We saved his sister by... I just thought it's his family, and he shouldn't have so much vengeance and blood on his hands, because like 5 years from now, he might regret killing his only sister. So, I don't know. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us in the butt. But in terms of companions, we have more companion quests. We have secondary quests. We have a whole lot to do. I guess, what is Faith? Accompany Sebastian to a meeting with Sister Nightingale, an agent of the Divine, in the Viscount's throne room tonight. In the Viscount's throne room. The Grand Cleric hopes the agent will tell the Divine not to interfere with the Kirkwall Mage situation. Oh, okay. So basically there's this Sister Nightingale, which is supposed to be an agent of the Divine, but like, if she's a agent of the Divine, how come she's not more powerful than the Grand Cleric? I mean, if someone has direct line of communication with the gods, or with Andraste or whoever, and who says that she's so special? Like, who granted that authority? I don't know. And, okay, let's go find out who this Sister Nightingale is and what's going on. So, we have to go to the Viscount's throne room at night. So, let's go ahead and do that and see what's going on.
Orc saved you.
You've been saying that for years. Would you have turned me over to the Qunari?
No, but I know what they do to their prisoners.
Execute them horribly, I imagine.
The Qunari waste nothing. They would re-educate you into a loyal follower of the Qun.
Could I refuse?
There's always Kamek, which turns you into a mindless laborer. Like I said, they waste nothing.
Jeez.
If you wish to thank Hawk, he's standing right there.
Yeah, I'm sure she could have taken care of herself. Isabella is an incredibly tough woman. I don't think she would have bent knee to anybody, and she would have slit all their throats before doing that, or she would have died trying. So, yeah, I don't think I need to do that. But or I don't think she needs to thank me. So let's go at night, and let's go to let's go to the Grand Cleric's throne room, I suppose. All right, who is this freaking lady?
The Viscount's throne room has been sealed off since his death. A strange place for a holy sister to be. I can help with that. And with that, I'm done.
Okay. A blood mage.
So, even the Divine fears us now. She should. Kill the spies!
Wait, what? What the hell's going on? Whoa. Wait, is that Leliana?
The Resolutionists. I might have known they would be part of this.
Are you Sister Nightingale?
I am. Or you may call me Leliana.
Oh my god.
I need to investigate the possibility of a rebellion here in Kirkwall.
Without informing the guards, of course.
This is an unconventional situation. I have some experience with those.
Wow, Leliana. By the way, I realize now, earlier on, when I heard the word divine, I misinterpreted that. I thought divine meant God, not the divine of Orlais. I believe of Orlais, right? I misinterpreted it. So, wow, Leliana is back. It's so cool to see her again.
The Leliana, who accompanied the hero of Ferelden to slay the archdemon.
Ah, I see it will be harder to remain anonymous so near the Ferelden border. Yes, I knew the hero of Ferelden. He was dear to my heart.
Aww.
I am working for the Divine now, in Orlais.
Right.
I had not thought to return to this part of Thedas.
Wow, she has a beautiful voice, by the way. She had the song in the main title screen of Dragon Age Origins. I believe that's Leliana that's supposed to be singing that. Absolutely beautiful.
Who are the Resolutionists?
An offshoot of a fraternity within the Circle of Magi. There have always been factions that support freedom from the Chantry and the abolition of the Circle. We have tolerated them, but the Resolutionists have become violent. They are likely behind the unrest here.
You think so?
I appreciate you stepping in back there.
Of course. They mistook you for me, so they must know I am in Kirkwall. The Divine has long suspected that Kirkwall's problems were spurred by an outside group. This attack proves she is right.
Huh.
Are you saying you set this whole thing up?
I let word slip that an agent of the Divine was coming to investigate the mage troubles. It is how they chose to react which condemns them.
Will the Divine send soldiers?
Divine Justinia takes the situation here very seriously. She believes it is the worst threat to Thedas since the Cunara invaded.
A handful of apostates? How can that possibly...
The whole world is watching Kirkwall. If it falls to magic, none of us are safe. Tell Elthina to leave. There is refuge for her at the Grand Cathedral in Orlais. She will not be safe here.
Huh.
These mages are out of control.
Okay, Leliana, let's look at this. Many stories have been told of Leliana. Some say she fought alongside the hero of Ferelden, that would be me, from Origins. or you, when you played Origins. So some say she fought alongside the hero of Ferelden against the Blight prior to serving at the right hand of the Divine. Even that is hearsay. The only thing known for certain is that the Bard is often seen at the Divine's side in Val Royeaux. This has caused no small degree of alarm in the Chantry's inner circles. Does the Divine have a plan of her own? What might Leliana's part be? The truth remains to be seen. Absolutely. Also, there was one other thing. There's Fenris the last 3 years. I think last episode I forgot to read this. I think I was doing the playback and I saw that I forgot to read this. So I'm just going to read this really quick because I forgot to last episode. 3 years ago, after confronting Hadriana, Fenris learned of his long-lost sister. He has spoken little of it, though it certainly still preys on his mind. He has not left Kirkwall to pursue the matter, remaining in Daenerys' mansion, even though it is common knowledge in Hightown that a friend of the champion lives within. Fenris finds his high profile in the city both intriguing and alarming. Over the last year, he has spoken more than once of leaving Kirkwall for good, if not for the debt he owes to Garrett. He would likely already have moved on. Okay, so there's a little bit about Fenris, and I'm so excited to see that I ran into Leliana again. I really missed seeing her. Okay, so there you go. So Faith is updated. Return to the Chantry with Sebastian and tell the Grand Cleric that the Divine wants her to leave Kirkwall and seek safety in Orlais. Oh! Wow. Apparently there's a lot that's going to go down here. Apparently, that's what they're saying, and there could be an issue with the mages, and the Divine wants the Grand Cleric to seek safety and leave. Which, I guess, that makes sense. Sort of, right?
Why are you still here, Varric?
Starkhaven's too pretentious for me, and Cumberland's too boring.
You always say you hate commitment, but here you are, 6 years later, still at Hawke's side.
That's true.
I thought you'd have noticed by now. I lie a lot.
Yeah, Varric. What, do you love me or something? Is that why you're...
Of the guard. You have my thanks for keeping us safe, dear girl.
You're quite welcome.
Oh.
So accomplished at such a young age. How splendid.
I thought she was talking to me at first. Wow, look at this evening sunset. It's so beautiful. Wow, look at that. Dang, look at that. That's beautiful. Holy crap. That's really pretty. Alright.
What have I done now? You look like you wish to scold me.
I just can't fathom why you're still in Kirkwall. For 6 years you've been claiming you'll retake your parents' lands. You're smart. You'd be a capable ruler. What are you waiting for?
I don't know if it's the right thing to do.
Do we ever get to know that?
Sister Nightingale says you must leave Kirkwall.
What?
You were right. The Divine will be taking action against Kirkwall, though the sister didn't say what. You must take the holy relics from the Chantry and leave for safety.
Sebastian, I'm surprised at you. Andraste would not thank me for saving a few dusty finger bones and my own skin at the cost of people's lives.
What?
You keep dead people here.
The Kirkwall Chantry has guarded the remains of the martyr Devrina for 800 years. They must be protected.
When I became Grand Cleric, I took a vow to the people of Kirkwall and the Free Marches. I will not leave my flock.
Would you let yourself die?
There is no greater devotion than to lay one's life at the Maker's feet. There is no better death than to take the blow for another.
I can stand by that. I can stand by that. She has responsibility. She said, I took an oath, and I'm standing by that oath. Totally respect it. Totally respect it.
You've been warned. Do what you will.
Please, Your Grace. Sister Nightingale thinks there will be war.
Then, I must make peace. Settle yourself, Sebastian. I'm in no personal danger. I am Grand Cleric. Who would dare attack me?
If you will not shield yourself, then I will be your shield. You will come through this safely by the Maker's name. I swear it.
Okay, so Sebastian is upset with me, but I don't really care. So there we go. We've completed that quest. So she said she's gonna stay, and if she wants to stay behind and stay with her people and stick to her oath, total respect for that. Totally get it. I just think I just received a ton of gold. Did I just receive 20 or 30 gold? How do I look at my gold? 409. That is a lot. That's quite a bit. So let's see what do we do next? Now here in questioning beliefs it says Sebastian would like to speak privately in the chantry.
Doesn't just being here bring peace to your soul?
It says Sebastian would like to speak privately in the chantry. So does that mean that...
Greetings, champion. May the...
So does that mean that I have to get rid of somebody? Now it's just me and him. It's only me and him now. So now that it's only me and him... Okay, yeah.
If Elthina won't leave Kirkwall, neither will I. I can't abandon her when the Divine's own agent warned her away.
Yeah, you are very devoted.
The Grand Cleric is lucky to have your loyalty.
She'd be luckier were I willing to hit her over the head and carry her away. This isn't her battle. But if these Maleficarum rebel against the Knight Commander, Elthina will put herself between them and be torn apart. I must try to make her see reason. This cannot end well.
Huh. Okay. He wants her to see reason and help her escape, but...
I hope you haven't come to try to talk me into leaving again. Kirkwall needs a steadying hand on its reins now more than ever. Orsino and the Knight Commander grow more fractious by the day.
There must be a way to satisfy both sides.
I pray you're right. I've been talking with them both. Orsino is not an unreasonable man. Surely a compromise can be reached.
Oh, okay. Oh, new codex entry. How about that? Oh, wait, what did I say? Sebastian, friend +5. Okay. So, Grand Cleric Elthina, we will never have peace unless we try to understand one another. She's very wise. She's a good person. Revered Mother Elthina assumed the mantle of Grand Cleric almost 20 years ago. She is responsible for the spiritual well-being of the southern free marches, everything south of Starkhaven and the Menantar River. She has long been a calming presence in the city, renowned for her kindness and generosity. People frequently turn to her to mediate disputes, particularly those involving the powerful Templar Order, over whom she holds the authority as the Chantry's ranking representative. Some claim that Elthina's advanced age has rendered her ineffective, and that she allows Knight Commander Meredith more leeway with each passing year. Some are calling on the new Divine, Justinia V, to appoint a replacement, but they do so quietly, for Elthina is by far the most beloved priest in the city has ever known. Wow, yeah. She's a very good person, it sounds like. You know, she's very level-headed and just trying to make peace with everybody. So, you know, I understand what she's trying to do there. All right, so it says Sebastian would like to speak privately in the chantry. I thought I already did that, so let's try that one more time. All right, Sebastian is the only one. So it's just me and him.
I'm giving it all up. I made a vow to the Chantry, and it was wrong to turn my back.
Sebastian, listen to yourself. You're as impulsive now as the day you turned away from us.
What?
Do you think the Maker wants another rashly spoken vow that you'll abandon when the next passion takes you?
I will not...
This is your life, child. Don't spend it being blown about like a weather vane. But here's Hawk. Maybe you can talk some sense into him.
Is the Grand Cleric upset with you?
She thinks I'm fickle, but I mean it. It was wrong for me to break my oath to the Chantry. I've turned against the Maker. And for what? Why would I want to rule Starkhaven and deal with jackals like Lady Harriman for the rest of my life?
Huh.
Do you see yourself as a prince or a priest?
That's exactly the question I've been praying for guidance about. When I think of going to Starkhaven, calling on allies like Flora Harriman and all the corrupt, scheming nobles, my throat swells shut in horror. When I think about staying, I'm at peace.
If you give it up, what then?
I suppose I must convince Elthina my commitment is sincere. Then I will remain here, to represent the Maker's interests as she thinks best.
You should ask what's best for your people, not just for you.
I do not have hubris enough to imagine it matters to the common people who rules them. Kirkwall does well enough with no one in the Viscount's seat.
Oh, well.
Someone will take the reins. The fields will be planted, the crops gathered. No one will notice that a Vale lives and isn't there, and I can devote my life to the Maker's will on Thedas.
Look, you know what? You don't have to be a prince or a king if you don't want to be. I mean, if you want to devote yourself to the Chantry, man, you have a good time.
You're wise to stay here. No one trusts a man who breaks his oath.
It's not about
I
that.
cannot return to Starkhaven and subject my people to war without a clear sign that it's the Maker's will.
Okay. Well, if he, well, that's completed. He's also my friend now. But if he wants to stay here and become a devout man of if that's what his true passion is, then I say do it. I mean, I don't see why you shouldn't do the things that, you know, make you happy.
You've done a great service to the city by defeating the Canary.
Of course, you're very welcome. But let's take Sebastian out. Let's take these, my favorite people. And yeah, so there we go. We have finished a good number of quests today. Many different quests were completed. In fact, we don't even have any more companion quests. At this point, we only have secondary quests. So next episode, we are going to start with visiting Gamlen, and we're going to see what's going on with Gamlen. You know, it says he's been alone since his mother died. It might be a good idea to check up on him. Okay, well, we will check up on him, and we'll see how he's doing. So, yeah, we are making good progress here, and I can't wait to get into the extended content. That might be a few episodes away, because every time I complete a quest, there's another 2 that pop up. So, hopefully they will end at some point, and I'll be able to actually get to the DLC stuff. So, anyway, thank you for watching, and joining me in this adventure, and I will see you next time.